Hi everyone, I'm Yaku and let's get into today's devotional. Ephesians 1 verse 5 to 6 and verse 11 reads, "In love he predestined us for adoption to sonship through Jesus Christ, in accordance with his pleasure and will, to the praise of his glorious grace. In him we were also chosen, or made heirs, having been predestined according to the plan of him who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of his will." What does Paul mean by us being predestined? Theologians have debated this idea vigorously, and I don't really have time to get into that now. But when we read Paul's words carefully, we realize they are not an invitation to debate or argue, but to worship. When we grasp that God has chosen us because of his love for and pleasure in us, our hearts can't help but pour forth praise. Each of us in Christ is destined with a unique purpose. In Ephesians 2 verse 10, Paul writes, you might remember this verse from our previous series on purpose. Anyway, he writes these incredible words, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. We are his unique masterpiece, a one-of-a-kind creation." But it doesn't end there. The Master also created a unique destiny for us to live out. He made us on purpose and for his purpose. What is our unique destiny? One of the best starting points to discover our purpose is to ask what is Christ's purpose in the world. His great purpose is to restore, renew, reintegrate, and heal all things. This includes every ruptured relationship between God and us and each other. Remember the good works God has prepared for us? Our God-given purpose will be a small part of Christ's great purpose. We can ask him to show us how to live out his purpose through our lives each and every day. This will include how we go about our day-to-day activities and work. It has to do with how we interact with those around us. It includes our handling of finances, opportunities, and apparent setbacks. We are helping bring his kingdom to earth through every act of love, generosity, kindness, faith, and courage. So be encouraged. Our purpose and destiny will not be revealed to us all at once, nor will it always be clear to us. And there may be times when we seem to be on target, only to have our efforts derailed by opposition or hardship. Even then we should not despair, for God does not leave it up to us alone to fulfill our purpose. It is not completely up to us to work out everything in our strength and plan. It is God who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of his will, as it reads in verse 11. The best way to stay motivated and guided in the unfolding of our unique destiny is to stay connected to Christ. History is his story. He is the author of the ultimate story, and he is also the hero of the ultimate story. Amazingly, God has written us in as supporting roles into his ultimate story. He had our roles in mind before the story even began. So let's start today by connecting to the vine who is Christ and walk confidently into our destinies. I hope you have a great day further.